Hello everybody, I am Samuel15 the Dragon Tamer here today, and welcome to Mad Dragon Wednesday, where each and every single Wednesday we take a look at an interesting deck idea involving the dragon type, and play a few games with it, a game or two, and try to see whether or not it can be competitive or not. Most of the time, no, not really. Sometimes, meh, maybe, and other times you never know if you can do something good with it. You never know if you can win a cities with it or not. And this is a deck I believe top 8 like 1 or 2 cities. I saw someone top 8 with it like a deck similar to this, but with more heavy Manectric and Black Kyurem focus. And I asked that person for the person's deck list, and the person deeply apologized and said, "Well, I would if this was mine to give out. This is not my deck list, so I'm sorry." So yeah, you know how that is. Anyway, yeah. The whole entire idea, the idea behind this deck is to use Mega Manectric's attack to roll for lightning and a colorless energy. Hits for 110. Attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile onto one of your bench Pokemon. So it's really good for energy acceleration and powering up a Pokemon, like Black Kyurem. Within a turn or two, you can start doing Black Ballista, which does 200 damage, and you have to discard 3 energy. So, but normally you would want to save this for the end of the game. You don't want to use it right away, or if you can, pretty sure you can get a pretty nice cheap knockout right there and there, and pretty fine with staying low with Mega Manectric for the rest of the game. Now, I don't have that many Black Kyurem or Mega Manectric or Manectric in general. I would actually like to play a 3-2 line, but I only have a 2-2 line. I'd also like to play 3 of these and a 3-4 line, but oh well. So our other Pokemon in this deck are going to be Keldeo, because, well, it uses water energy, and it's not a bad attacker. It's pretty good actually. It's Secret Sword, pretty good attack. 50 plus 20 for each water on it. Pretty good against water weak decks. You know, I think this is actually be better against. It's a lot better if you're facing decks along the lines of Donphan, because with 2 energy, you basically just one-shot it. And then with Kyurem, you can get some nice bench damage onto the bench, so you could one-shot those Megas with Black Ballista later. And it's pretty solid non-EX attacker as well. Maybe I'm running too much stuff, I don't know. But this is just the deck that I'm running out with. I'm playing the computer search just so we can get that that nice Black Kyurem out ASAP and the Mega out. This is a bit of a setup deck, but it's kind of a faster, I guess, because Mega Manectric is pretty fast. So yeah, Max Potion, because sometimes you'll have Pokemon with a bunch of random damage on it. You just want to get rid of it. Professor's Letter, search out our energy, 2 switches, and 2 float summons, since we are running Keldeo, and it's always nice to have. We're also running Jirachi just so we can get our consistency levels up, and we'll also play 4 Ultra Ball. Not only for Jirachi, but we also play it for the energy, so we can get rid of it. We may also want to debate playing, what's it called, that Team Flare tool? What's it called? Not Team Flare tool, but the, what's the thing that a lot of people in Night March like to play it in? I think it's called, Battle Compressor. You may want to think of running that. Let's see. But I'm kind of against it. Tool Retriever, just because it's just good. Let's see. 3 Muscle Band. Yeah, the reason I'm between Tool Retriever is because having to attach another energy just kind of sucks if your opponent uses Headringer or even jamming that. So That's the reason why we play Tool Retriever. Also, so that way we can do like a take off the Mega Manectric Spirit Link off the Mega, and then use the take it off and put a Muscle Band on instead, or just take off the Mega Manectric and put it on to another Manectric, and then you want to Mega Evolve soon. To be honest, you're not probably going to get any more than one Mega a game, but to also get another one, you know, it really is. Our energy count is 6-7. You know, neither of our attackers really need to rely too heavily on it. Maybe you should want to do this to 5-7, I mean 5-8 or something like that, because you will probably need water a little bit more. Actually, I think I'm just going to do it right now. Just do it real quick. Yep, I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Yep. You know, you don't really need lightning too much, as you'll need water, because water is a bit more, most of your attackers rely at least 2 water energy to do decent enough damage, so that's the idea behind that. In terms of supports, we have VS Seeker, 2 Colorus, 2 Lysander, 4 Juniper's forward / Sycamore, and then 3 Skyla. This is very standard supporter line. I mean, nothing else I really can say. It's just very standard supporter line, I guess. Yeah, 2 Lysander at this point is standard. At one point, everyone was like trying to run 1, but like with a VS Seeker, it's just way too good now. Just like be able to almost always catch her. Some people would say when 2 Lysander were starting to get popular right before VS Seeker came out. Some people was like saying, "Oh, the Lysander can die a little bit, so just 1 again." No, I still recommend 2. Some people play 3 if like they're like worried about down vamp or whatever. So yeah, this is the deck Mega Manectric Kyurem. I didn't specify which Kyurem because, well, there's 2 different Kyurems in this deck. But yeah, this is the deck. So yeah, let's get right into it. Do I think this deck is competitive? No, not really, honestly. I don't think it's going to be too ultra competitive. I don't think you're going to see it as a regionals. I think you'll just see here and there like elite challenges and stuff. That's kind of a fun deck. Most definitely is very fun to play. It's at least more fun to play than freaking Yveltal, unless you're like into trolling people. I'm not into trolling people, so yeah, it's not my thing. Let's see, it's usually you would always want to go first, if possible. In fact, you always want to go first with in Pokemon. Actually, you always want to go first. You always want to go first. Some decks you might want to go second, just because you're that some people are playing just that aggressively. But that's not me. I'm not that aggressive player. I'm going to start with Keldeo, because that's not terrible to start with. Opponent's going first, and my opponent's playing Yveltal, which I immediately go yay. But just so you guys know, one more decks, Yveltal decks are playing at least one of the Shell Circle, and I don't play any stadiums in this deck. I do plan on playing a stadium once in this deck there's a stadium for this deck to come out. I believe it's called I don't want to end here, honestly. I really don't want to end. I just don't want to end here, so I think I'm just going to discard everything here. Get the Manectric. There we go. Do I want to get rid of this, do I want to keep this thing or not? That's the kind of position I'm in on whether or not to keep this muscle band. I think I'll actually get rid of it. And I'm kind of glad I did. Put the tool here, Kyurem here, energy there, And that's, there's nothing else I really need to do here. Yeah, you have an energy in this discard pile. Doing pretty good right now, I like to say. If one hits me for 30, I'm fine with that. Actually, should I keep that? I already have one energy in the discard pile, so I think I will keep it on. I'm gonna put the no, I'm actually not gonna put the floatstone there. As weird as that sounds, I'm going to use this switch because why not? I still have my floatstone retreat. Sweet, we got the mega. Hold on, I have the spirit link, so Alright, good, it didn't end my turn. I was like worried because it showed me that message that I was going to somehow end my turn. I did not want that to happen, naturally. So I was a little worried about that. I'll get rid of these 2 water. Get my Kyurem out. And just Turbo Bolt for 110. Well, with weakness, 220, of course. So I'm off to a pretty darn good start, not even gonna lie. I'm facing a pretty good matchup. If my opponent does not play the Shell Circle. Like I said before, I'm thinking of playing a another state in this deck once it comes out. It's I forgot the name of the deck it's like something along the lines of storm, like some kind of something with storm in it, I believe. I'm thinking about playing that just because, you know, it's a storm. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Attach the water here for now, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, you should hold on to it, I don't know, and do last action. Get rid of the water, worst case scenario. Let's get another Manectric out. And I'll Colress. I could have Max Potion there, but I guess not. I decided against to. So let's see. I'll do thingy, I'll do that. Alright, if my opponent knocks me out, I can use the 1 prize attacker. And I'll use my my very favorite attack right there. Opponent seems to also be playing electric energy. So it's possible my opponent is playing a Mega Manectric as well. Or this could just be his other attacker. Zekrom. Not terrible, you know, if you don't have Mega Manectric, I guess. And you will be able to use Volt Strike, I believe, next turn if he gets another energy. Let's see. There. It'll knock it out. And I'll Sycamore right here. Let's see. Crud. I don't have another Spirit Link in there. I mean, darn it, if only I got this thing sooner so that way it can be with Mega Volt. I don't want to Mega Volt because my turn would end. And I don't want that. Frost Blizzard Burn for 140. Take my 2 prizes, which were both Kyurems. I like to draw another water here. Not gonna lie. Love that. I think I would actually love to play a heavier Manectric line. I would love to. Maybe take out a Kyurem, maybe take out a few things here and there. Maybe take out one of the switches. Gets a Yveltal. Puts the DC there. My opponent will not be able to Bolt Strike here, actually. So that's good. And even if my opponent was able to Bolt Strike, my opponent would need to have a Muscle Band as well to one-shot me. And I have a Muscle Band here, so I could one-shot my opponent pretty easily. That's great. That is very, very great right about now. Let's see how many water I have in play. Would very much so like to get some water here. Let's get this for a chorus. Okay. I don't have another water in here, sadly. Let's see. Is there another water in here? There's plenty of water here, so let's get an N. If I had a water, I would have got the Lysandra for it, but darn. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end here. Hopefully I can draw into a water. If I don't, oh well. I don't get the water, which does kind of stink, but retreat, Russian retreat, and Blizzard Burn for 140. I knock it out, and I'm about to see a few more prizes. So that's great. Opponent's gonna Ultra Ball for his own Mega Manectric. Ends me to 2. I have a Lysandra in hand. I don't think my opponent got any energy there. So everything is doing. Oh, crud the tool. That's not what I wanted to see. Do not want to see that. I wanted to see this though. Unfortunately, not with what I wanted. Boo! Boo boo boo. Russian retreats. Blizzard for 140. So I'm in a very good position right now, to be honest. If my opponent can knock, even if my opponent can knock me out, I pretty much have game at this point. Actually, no. Yeah, I do actually. Not anymore. No, okay, not. Oof. Do I have it? Do I have a Lysandra in here? No, I do not. That sucks. I don't have Lysandra. I do have True Retriever though. So let's see. True Retriever in here. see Skyla's in here. Skyla. Yep, it's here. Trait. You really don't need Muscle Band that much, but it's always nice to have for like so you can one-shot the Megas. And just like that, I won. My opponent didn't really seem to get that much of a good start, nor did my opponent seem to be playing a more competitive. I think mine was a better version of the deck personally. I'm not knocking my opponent's deck. I don't think the Zekrom was there. I don't think my opponent actually had enough stuff either. But you know, I think that's kind of how I won, and the fact that I played Mega Manectric the last ways kind of helped too, I guess. So yeah, that's the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Please subscribe for future content. Hope you guys all have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next time.